What is up, you guys, and welcome to the Upper 90 YouTube Soccer, where today we're talking about Chelsea beating Arsenal in the London rivalry, so stick around as we dive deeper into this game. For those that don't know who I am, my name is Mike, huge Chelsea fan, and today we saw Chelsea beat Arsenal. Thomas Tuchel came out with a 3-4-3 formation, which I think is what we're going to be running pretty much throughout this entire season moving forward, because I think Thomas Tuchel, as we know, really likes having three in the back, but having four in the midfield really helps solidify that midfield area, and then three up front really helps us attack and beat defending teams that have a low block area. Now, today we didn't see our starting 11, but we did see the Germans come back and play for us, which meant that Rudiger, Kai Havertz, and Timo Werner were starting today, and boy, did they show how well we've missed them and how great of players they are. As we saw, Timo Werner was able to link up with Kai Havertz to score the first and opening goal of the match. And later on, we saw Timo Werner making multiple breakaways, Kai Havertz having multiple chances, and even Rudiger stepping up and blocking a lot of chances for Arsenal. And again, it shows you how great these players are. Now, again, we didn't have the full squad. We are still missing our England players and Jorginho and Emerson for Italy. But overall, I think what we saw today really shows how great Chelsea is and the depth that they have, because Arsenal, on the other hand, did a 4-2-3-1 and arguably started all their starting players minus Ben White and maybe one other player, and didn't look that great. Yes, it is a preseason game, so obviously they still need to tinker around, get things moving. But the fact that Chelsea didn't come out with their starting 11, were able to score first, and then also beat Arsenal, shows that Arsenal really are lacking in their squad right now. Arteta, yes, I think is a good manager, but the quality that they have at Arsenal right now is so below what they used to be that Arsenal really aren't really a top team anymore. And I hate to say it, but I'm really not even worried about them as of right now in the league. I say that, watch out, we lose to Arsenal both times when we play them, but like I said, they don't have the quality to really beat teams. Yes, they can keep up with them for a while, but eventually they will make mistakes, which we saw today. Bellerin made a mistake, passed to Tammy, who ended up scoring. Glad he scored, because it shows how important he really cares about Chelsea. I know there's been a lot of rumors about him leaving Chelsea, but again, you're seeing how much he loves his club and that he bleeds blue, because he, every time goes out onto the pitch, just gives 100%, which I love seeing for a Chelsea player. And I still hope he sticks around, because yes, I think he can be our forward. Maybe not this season, maybe later on this season, but I don't think he's there right now. But eventually he could be the forward that we need. He's a bigger player, can score goals and do a lot with the ball. It's just right now, I know there's been rumors with Highland coming in, but I don't think Chelsea needs to splash that much cash for a player, because as we saw today, Kai Havertz up top, Timo Werner, Ziyech, when we have Pulisic, Mason Mount, all those guys can play there. And like I said, Tammy Abrams also there. Broja, who's, yes, a little bit younger, can also play. And I think we already have the squad that we need. I still think we need to pick one or two more players up, but I don't think we need to spend so much cash for just one player to really, I don't know, I would say, yes, elevate the team. But like I said, we're really right here. Maybe Highland puts us right here just a little bit. So again, I don't think we need to spend that much cash. I think we should wait till later on and see if we need other players in different positions. Now, the other thing about this game that I really enjoyed was seeing how well Chelsea were playing, but they did have a few areas that they need to work on, and one of those being set pieces. Now, as we saw, Arsenal did score in this game with their one player that has been rumored to leave, and that was Xhaka, who scored a header off a set piece. And yes, I know we didn't have our starting defending players. Thiago Silva wasn't there, and that may have made a difference, but Chelsea really need to focus on set pieces, because that is definitely where teams can score on us. Even lower club teams can score on us and beat us, because if they can get one or two goals off set pieces and then sit back, we're going to have a hard time scoring a bunch of goals, and therefore that could be a huge issue. But if we can defend those a lot better, keep it nice and tight in the box, not letting teams score headers, we should be really solid moving forward. Yes, like I said, it may have been a fluke, but again, this is somewhere that Thomas Tuchel, I know, will be really passionate and talk to the team about we need to fix these certain areas and make sure it doesn't happen again. Now, with Chelsea in this game today, the other things I really want to talk about, some of the other players that I thought that really stepped was Hudson-Odoi. I think he looked really good as a left wing back. I know Chilwell will start there when the season starts, but seeing him play there really gives you the momentum thinking that, yes, if Chilwell's hurt or if Chilwell needs a break or we need to bring a sub in with quicker legs, a little bit more footwork, we can bring Hudson-Odoi onto that left wing. You saw how well he was able to just sprint down the sideline, make a few moves, go past defenders. He had a few chances, didn't score, but again, you just saw what he can do with the potential of being a left wing back. As we know, he can play on the right wing as well, but I think that's really solidified with Reece James and Azpilicueta, who will go back and forth. But again, he'll be more of that depth player that we need. Along with what I really enjoyed too was seeing Conte play for us again. I know, yes, he was away for a while, but seeing him come on as a sub just shows how great he is in the midfield. I don't know exactly what Tuchel will do in our midfield right now with Kovacic, Jorginho, and Conte. Obviously, all three players are really solid. Maybe start all three in the beginning, but after a while, we need to bench one of those players and maybe rotate, whether that's Kovacic or Conte. I think Jorginho has found his spot in this team and will continue to start. Obviously, like I said, he is on break right now, but once he comes back, he will be in the starting 11. Now, the last thing I want to talk about is our next game, and that is against Tottenham. Another London club, and again, I'm looking forward to this. We play Tottenham on Wednesday. I think with that game, we really will be solid. Looking forward to seeing what Tottenham bring out. We will see some of the new signings. We also may see Harry Kane. I'm not too sure what will happen with that, if he will play or if he won't, because again, there are rumors with him going to Manchester City. He may say he has an injury and not play in this friendly, but overall, again, I think this will be a really good game because Tottenham are definitely a better team than Arsenal, and it really will show how well we are playing and really give a good idea of how this season can go with both clubs. I don't think Tottenham are really that solid in the top 4 position, but again, they're knocking on the door, whereas Chelsea, Liverpool, Manchester City, Manchester United are the top 4 teams, in my opinion, as of right now. So again, it'll show how well we can play against a team that's right there with us. And overall, again, Thomas Tuchel can set up and show what he wants to work on, whether it is set pieces, counterattacks, and things along those lines. So that is all I have for you today. My name is Mike again, a Chelsea fan here, talking about the game we saw against Chelsea versus Arsenal. We won 2-1, so what a great game to see Chelsea beat Arsenal. It's always a good day. So if you haven't, make sure to like and subscribe down below. I greatly appreciate that. That means a lot. Helps grow this YouTube channel, helps get this video to more and more fans that enjoy this game and also Chelsea fans. So we'll probably be back Wednesday. We will see, but that is all, and we will see you next time.